There is one specific reason why I pray and wish that people would become Catholic. And of course, it's about Jesus and it's about the Catholic Church and the Catholic faith being the fullness of the truth. But I always say selfishly, I want people to be Catholic because I want people to feel the overwhelming, unexplainable peace and trust in the Lord that I have felt and experienced since I decided to become a devoted Catholic. I did grow up Catholic, but I did not understand the fullness of the faith and the weight of the sacraments, specifically of confession or reconciliation and receiving the Eucharist. But when you take confession and the Eucharist seriously and you make those the most important part of your life, it is the greatest peace that you could ever feel. And so I say selfishly, like, our faith is about Jesus, but selfishly, I just want everyone to feel this peace. And even if like bad things happen, even if terrible things happen, even if you're suffering, even if you go through hardship after hardship, you still will have this unexplainable peace with God. And you will have a trust in the Lord that is so beautiful and so great. And again, so unexplainable. Unless you are also Catholic, I would love to hear if you want to write a comment just explaining or trying to articulate this peace that I'm trying to articulate. There's just nothing that I ever worry about anymore. I never doubt the Lord. And all the years that I was Protestant, I did not feel that. I felt worried all the time. If something went wrong, I would feel like stress or anxious. I would worry about like the future. I wish I could do things different in the past. None of that is here anymore after adhering to the sacraments of the Catholic Church and being obedient and adhering to the commandments and the Catholic faith. It is the best thing in the world, and I don't need any worldly thing anymore either, which is, again, probably relatable to Catholics or maybe even other Christians. There's a lot of other things I love about the Protestant church, and I know we all love Jesus, so I'm so happy that anyone is Christian in general. And maybe if you're Christian and you're another denomination, maybe you also feel this overwhelming peace. I would love to hear that from you as well. I just did not, because I didn't have like the direction, and specifically I didn't have the sacraments when I was going to Protestant church. So I didn't know how to overcome sin or struggles or being anxious on my own. I do often say, like, I feel like the Protestant faith, like, you are very on your own to overcome your sins. It's like you in your room praying to Jesus. It's like you trying to fight your way to overcome sin or to stop worrying or to trust in the Lord. But the Catholic Church has the sacraments that Jesus Christ left us. So you just need to be obedient to Christ and his church, and Christ will take care of those things for you. And I don't want to make it sound like that you will like never suffer or be sad or mad or hurt or be betrayed or, you know, be anxious. That still happens as a Catholic, but you still have intrinsically, like in the deepest part of your heart, like the greatest peace. And you know, no matter what happens, it's okay because I'm living in obedience to Christ and his church. So this is God's will. And I just want people to experience that peace of the sacraments. And the only way to experience that is to be Catholic or become Catholic. And yeah, so this is just some words of encouragement if you are interested in becoming Catholic. This is my experience. And again, I would love to hear from Protestants as well. Like, have you had a similar peace and like overwhelming trust in the Lord being a Protestant? Or if you're a Protestant, have you thought about being Catholic? I just like to keep the comments like very peaceful. I know theologically we have differences between Catholics and Protestants, but I love the Protestant church still. I loved so many things about it. I just personally could not overcome my, stress about the future, anxieties, sins. I couldn't do it myself, and I really tried. I still loved God just as much when I was Protestant. I always say that. I always loved God the same, But now I feel like I'm able to serve God so much more because I'm not always worried about myself. The focus isn't on myself and my issues. The focus is on, in the Catholic faith, to do whatever we can to be a saint and to serve others. And I have the peace and like freedom in my mind to be able to do that now.